Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down the playbook for legal professionals who want to build a powerful and ethical content marketing strategy. So let's just start with a really crucial question for any modern practice. In this crowded digital world, where pretty much every client starts their search, how do you stand out? How do you connect with the right people and start building that foundation of trust before you've even met them? So why does this really matter for a lawyer? Well, it's because content marketing completely flips the script. Instead of you constantly searching for clients, the right clients start to find you. Every single point here, from demonstrating expertise to just being more visible, it's all about building a solid foundation of trust. It lets you educate and empower potential clients, so when they finally do pick up the phone, they're already pretty sure you're the authority they need. Now, none of that is going to work without a solid foundation. And just like the discovery phase of any case, the very first and most critical step in your strategy is to deeply, truly understand your ideal client. In this process, it's pretty straightforward, but it is absolutely essential. Yeah, you need to know their demographics, sure, but way more important is identifying their specific legal pain points. What are the urgent questions that are literally keeping them up at night? And then, what are the legal trends affecting them right now? The key here is to just stop guessing what your clients need and actually start listening. The answers, they're already out there. They're in the questions people submit on your website, they're in the discussions happening on online forums, and they're in direct client surveys. Seriously, your best content ideas will come directly from the problems your clients are trying to solve this very minute. Okay, so once you understand your client's problems, the next step is to build an engine that brings them right to your door. And in the digital world, that engine is search engine optimization, or SEO. It's the whole process that makes sure you show up at the exact moment someone is searching for the answers that you provide. A huge concept in legal SEO is the long-tail keyword. Forget about those broad, super competitive terms. A long-tail keyword is a really specific search phrase. A lot of times it's a full question that signals a very high intent. This isn't someone who's just browsing. This is someone with a real problem who's looking for a solution now. And here's the difference in action. It's so clear. Someone searching divorce lawyer is probably just browsing. But someone searching how to file for uncontested divorce in California, they have a specific urgent problem. Your goal is to create content that answers that second person, connecting with them right at their precise moment of need. So, how do you actually use these keywords? Well, first, you weave them naturally into your titles and text. Second, you write a really compelling meta description, that little snippet people see in Google, to earn their click. But you have to remember, none of the technical stuff matters if the content itself isn't valuable. The ultimate goal is to create the single, best, most comprehensive answer to that person's question. And please remember this critical fact. Most potential clients are not looking for a lawyer anywhere. They are looking for a lawyer near them. This makes local SEO absolutely non-negotiable for your firm's success. Winning in local search really just comes down to three things. First, claim and completely fill out your Google business profile. Second, create content specifically for your community. Think posts about state laws or local news. And finally, make sure your firm's name, address, and phone number are perfectly consistent everywhere online. That consistency is a huge trust signal to search engines. All right, so you can create world-class, perfectly optimized content, but it's totally useless if no one ever sees it. You've built the engine, now you need a megaphone to amplify your message and really promote your expertise. You want to think of these channels as a powerful ecosystem, not just a list of separate tasks. Your website's blog is the home base, right? That's where your expertise lives. Social media, like LinkedIn, is how you push that expertise out to a much wider audience. And then email newsletters. They let you build a direct personal relationship with the people you've connected with, nurturing them over time. Now, to manage all this without getting completely overwhelmed, you need a content calendar. It's such a simple tool, but it is the secret to consistency. This is your roadmap. It's what turns your big strategy into a concrete, actionable plan for what gets published, where it gets published, and when. And a great calendar isn't just a list of dates. It's a strategic document that answers the key questions. What's our goal here? More traffic or more leads? What are the core themes we're going to own? What format, blog posts, video, is best for this topic? And who, specifically, is responsible for getting it done on time? And finally, and listen, this is probably the most important part for any legal professional, you have to operate within strict ethical guardrails. Your content marketing efforts must always comply with Bar Association rules and protect your clients. Let's be perfectly crystal clear on this one. Your content must be transparent and truthful. There is absolutely no room for exaggeration about your qualifications, your experience, or the potential outcomes of cases. In this profession, accuracy and honesty, they are just best practices. They are the entire foundation of your reputation. When you're sharing things like case studies or testimonials, you have got to have an ironclad process for protecting client privacy. This means either you completely anonymize all identifying details or you get explicit written consent before sharing anything. There is no middle ground here. Make sure you check and comply with your specific Bar Association's rules on advertising. If your content could be seen as an ad, you need to label it as such, clearly and conspicuously. These 3 disclaimers you see here, they're your essential protections. Together, they create a really clear boundary for your audience. They establish that your content is for education, not legal advice. They manage your liability, and they maintain transparency. Think of them as the digital guardrails that protect both you and your potential clients. Ultimately, everything we've talked about today comes back to this one simple idea. Every blog post you write, every question you answer, every single piece of content you create is an opportunity to build your reputation and earn the trust of the people you want to serve. You know, your online reputation is being defined every single day with or without your input. Content marketing gives you the chance to take control of that narrative, to proactively build a practice that not only serves clients, but really stands out as a pillar of expertise and trust in the digital world. The only question left is, are you going to be the one to write that story?